Hello, welcome back to Cheesy Octopus Gaming. Dr. Jason here, and today I'm going to be doing the Death Minions video. I really enjoyed doing the Myth, so I thought might as well do the Death now. And the next one might just be all the other schools put together because there aren't that many minions to keep track of after this. But considering this one has 15, which is more than Myth, I thought we'd need to do this one in a separate video as well. Because I'd really like to go through every single one of the animate spell. Starting off with the 1-pip minion. This by far is my favorite. Deathblade, Tower Shield, Ghoul, Vampire. 1 pip to have all of those amazing spells. Easy S tier. Vampire is your strongest hitting spell at the time you get this minion. That is like just a sidekick that has a very small amount of health. But with the Tower Shields and being able to heal itself, not so much being able to heal itself, but with Tower Shield, I'd say that's viable for 2-3 worlds. Moving on to number 2, costs 1 more pip, but in exchange, it has more survivability. Same spells as the 1 pip. I'd say this one is easily S tier as well. The 3-pip one, in addition to Blade and Tower, it has a Trap, Weakness, and Absorb, so getting even more defensive, more health. However, this is when things start to tip a little bit, and it becomes a little less cost effective, but I think the fact that it added so much and still has Ghoul and Vampire lands at S tier like its other components. Components? What was I trying to say? Coworkers? I don't know. So 4 pips for minion is where I start judging things. And you really have to question, is it worth me wasting 2 turns, 2+ turns, in order to summon this? This one would be A. However, it doesn't have Tower Shields like the one before it. So that made it really powerful before, and it only earns it B. It would be A if it had Tower Shield. For the 5 and 6 pips, I'm just going to put them in the same spot in C. Same deal as 4, doesn't have the Tower Shield, and it just costs more, and only for a little bit more health. You know, when you think about it, just adding 100 extra health to your minion, is it really worth it if it can still be killed pretty easily? You know, 2-3 spells and it's gone. 7 pips. This one is situational, but still really good to be able to have at level 28. Blade, Trap, Tower Shield, and Scarecrow. A tier. I'm really tempted to do S tier, but the fact that it's 7 pips is the only thing keeping me from that. At level 28, you can have a companion that's considerably stronger than you. And I feel like 7 pips is a reasonable thing to achieve, and it has good survivability. That's something that these ones are lacking on, that don't make it as useful as you keep going on. And this one really shines. I can see you using this in Celestia. This one has a Dark Fairy spell. And when it comes to higher up minions, if you have a weak spell that could ruin all the traps, wards, charms that have been put down, you know, I don't want you wasting my feints with 65 damage. C tier. 9 pips is our first D because it doesn't have Scarecrow. Why would I spend 9 pips for a minion that doesn't have a Scarecrow AoE? What's the point if I had it at less pips? Get out of here. And I'll make the rest of this easy as well. 10 through 14 do have Scarecrow, but they're no longer cost effective. You know, at this point, up to 14, I could have cast 2 Scarecrows. Realistically, these minions aren't even going to have time to attack. I'll cast them, you blade up again, you kill the enemies with Scarecrow. These won't even have a chance to attack. Maybe they can blade you, but what's the point in summoning a 10+ pip minion just so it can blade you? You can do that yourself. D tier, every single one of these. Useless. Pieces of garbage. You're useless. Now do it. 3 charms. 3 shields. The shields aren't as useful as these earlier minions up here. And it has Scarecrow and Deer Knight, which are 2 very good spells. But because it's 5 pips, it does not get an S tier spot. It gets an A tier. It still has its use though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tier list of the death minions. If you want to see me do that other video I proposed where I go through every other minion, please leave a like, a comment. You can leave a comment saying I'm trash or my opinion on these is wrong or what you would have done. I appreciate anything to put me in the algorithm. Thanks for watching.